Welcome to this explainer. We're launching right into an urgent, high-stakes mission briefing today. If you've ever thought about kicking off a career in the advanced defense sector, like actually working on the cutting edge of national security with real, tangible hardware that protects airspace, well, you're going to want to pay very close attention. We're breaking down a direct recruitment drive for IIO Technologies. And I'll tell you right now, this isn't your standard, boring corporate job posting. It's a literal call to action.
And you really get a feel for that when you look at their mandate: detect, deter, defend. IIO Technologies operates in this incredibly intense realm of drone detection and military protection. That powerful tagline, it sets the exact tone for what you'd be doing. We aren't talking about building, consumer smartphone apps here. This company develops heavy-duty anti-drone technology and high-level surveillance systems for the military. Working here means you're directly contributing to tech that identifies threats and stops them dead in their tracks.
Now, what makes today's opportunity such a game changer is that it's a walk-in drive. So if you're used to that endless, frustrating cycle of shooting your resume into a black hole online and waiting weeks for an email, yeah, you can completely forget about that. You bypass the waiting game entirely. A walk-in drive means you literally just pack up your credentials, head directly to the venue on the specific date, and interview right then and there. No waiting for a call letter. You show up, look them in the eye, and prove your worth on the spot. And if you do prove your worth, you won't be stuck in some back office pushing paper. You're going to be deployed straight into the production department. This is the beating heart of the operation, demanding totally hands-on, fast-paced technical execution. We're talking about the actual physical manufacturing of defense hardware. You'd be assembling the pieces and rigorously testing these electronic defense products to make absolutely sure they do not fail when it matters most. But inside that fast-paced environment, you actually have a distinct choice to make between two very different roles. On one hand, you could be the technical engineer. This means you're going deep into the electronics, handling the complex tech systems, troubleshooting embedded systems, and running those intense product tests. Or, on the other hand, you could take the path of the production engineer. This is really for the commanders. In this role, you're managing the manufacturing activities, keeping a hawk's eye on the assembly lines, and making sure the floor literally crushes its production targets. So, the crucial question we have to ask right now is, do you actually have the right background for this mission? Dealing with anti-drone hardware and embedded military systems isn't something you just wing. It requires a really solid technical foundation. Let's look at exactly who IIO Technologies is hunting for to fill these roles. And honestly, this right here is the absolute biggest takeaway of this entire explainer. Freshers are welcome. Let that sink in for a second. Normally, breaking into the advanced defense sector requires years of specialized experience, right? But they are totally breaking that barrier. Even if you have zero industry experience, even if you are literally fresh out of college, they actively want you to step up. This is just a massive opportunity to get your foot in the door of a super restrictive industry right at the start of your career. Now, obviously, while they don't need years of on-the-job experience, they do demand the right foundational knowledge. If you hold a degree or diploma in hardcore disciplines like mechanical engineering, electrical and electronics and communication, mechatronics, production, or industrial engineering, you are exactly the kind of operative they're looking for. Because they're building highly complex physical systems, they need people who fundamentally understand the mechanics and circuitry behind them.
Okay, so if that sounds like you, it's time to lock in the exact coordinates for your deployment. Timing is everything here. This walk-in drive is happening on May 27th, 2026. The interviews officially kick off from 11 a.m. onwards, but listen to me. You need to arrive before 11 a.m. Do not be late for a defense tech interview. The venue is 136A, Sipcot Phase 1, over in Hosur, Tamil Nadu. Map that out right now. And you might be wondering, why Hosur? Well, Hosur isn't just some random town on a map. It's actually a massive industrial hub that is absolutely packed with heavy manufacturing and engineering companies. By hosting the drive and their operations out there, IIO Technologies is placing you at the literal epicenter of serious manufacturing action. It's pretty much the perfect launchpad for building a robust engineering network. All right, before you head out, you've got to prep your gear. You definitely can't just show up empty-handed. Make sure you have this exact loadout ready to go. Grab 2 to 3 physical copies of your updated resume, some passport-sized photographs, your Other or PAN card for a government ID, and all your educational certificates, from 10th grade straight through to your degree or diploma. And hey, pay special attention to this last one, your project details. Since you're going in as a fresher, your academic projects are your ultimate proof of concept. Bring those details to show them you actually have hands-on capability. So let's summarize your foolproof action plan. Step 1, before you even leave the house, shoot an email with your resume, your educational details, and your project experience over to HR@iiotechnologies.com just to have a digital backup. Step 2, pack all those physical documents we just talked about into a neat professional folder. And step 3, deploy. Get yourself out to that venue in Hosur well before the 11 a.m. start time. Super straightforward. As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with one final urgent question. The entire opportunity is laid out perfectly right in front of you. The defense sector is booming, and anti-drone tech is literally more critical to global security than it has ever been. This company is willing to take a chance on fresh engineering talent to build the next generation of hardware. You've got the location, the time, and the requirements. So, are you ready to step up and build the technology that protects our future? The choice is entirely yours.